Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm the AR guy, and like I said in the last video, the Hydra pack parts have arrived from AGILITE Tactical. Let's go ahead and check it out. Alright guys, so like I was saying, this is the AGILITE Tactical Hydra pack. I actually got this a few weeks ago, and I've been waiting to just put a video on it to put out for the masses because the Hydra pack actually arrived before the carrier. And something of note that I want to actually mention, if AGILITE Tactical, if any of you guys ever watch my videos, which is extremely rare, somebody in your, I don't know, your sales department messed up or something, because not only do I have these nice parts in the bag for the water line and the bladder, you guys sent me a second one. So thank you very much. I don't feel like returning it because it wasn't my error, and waiting the four and a half months to get this stuff. Well, and you guys sent me two of them, so it's not my mistake. I appreciate it though, and put both of them to use. So I'm going to keep these in the bag as spares, but I just wanted to show you guys what they come in terms of the packaging. It was a little brown box with these two parts in it, and that was it. And then another package came a week later with this. So I was really confused because the other ones had already arrived, but no carrier to put it in. So what would be the point of doing a review? So it just sat on my desk gathering dust for 4 months until this actually arrived. But let's just skip all that. Let's move ahead. This thing is freaking sweet, guys. I really do like this. I've actually had a chance to take the one I already have, my open water bladder, put it in here, fill it up, see how long the water actually stays cold. I actually was able to keep water cold for about 7 hours in here. I didn't put any ice in it except just the ice cubes that were on the top of the water before I poured it into the actual bladder. So there was maybe 10 ice cubes. So I got about 6 to 7 hours of good cold water. So I'm going to show you guys how this actually looks and how it works. The line is really simple. It's really cool. The covering is really neat. It's a squeeze situation with the rubber mouthpiece. The water does stay in here. It does not drip. It does not leak, which is what I like. And then the cap to cover it to keep everything nice and clean, especially out in the desert, is great. And I believe the mouthpiece does come off, but I haven't tried that. But I can see that it looks like it's a separate piece, which is kind of neat. Anyway, so this really just, you clip it together, which is really neat. Just to push, clip, listen, nice and snappy. You know it's in there when it snaps back up. It does swivel, so you can pretty much turn it any way you want. You won't have to worry about damaging that. It is pretty sturdy down here, and as well as the bag, it does give you the volume in milliliters. So it does hold, as well as, you can see right there, 3 liters, 100 ounces of fluid, and it does have the measuring on the side. Though you won't really see the measurement when you put it in the bag. So I don't know if that's something they need to work on in the future, to where there's like a viewable window, or if that's even something that matters. I don't think it does. Honestly, I don't. Because you're going to know how much water is in there when you feel your hand put it on the back, like, yep, I got enough here, there's some down here, there's some up here. You're going to know. So let me put this in there for you guys. Oh, and if it does get punctured, it does have a water drain hole, which is nice. Hopefully I never have to experience that. That would suck. And one of the features let's see, where was it, that I do really like, where was it? Here it is. The water line actually runs up inside here, so it doesn't obstruct in any way, shape, or form once it's in the bag. So it just pretty much sits inside there, good to go. The water line comes out the side. Matter of fact, let me show you guys what's up. In the previous video, you guys may have seen my AGILITE K19 carrier. Here it is right here in all of its glory. So let's get this all situated. What's really cool is I've actually already set the straps to where they need to be. It does have Velcro to tie them down, so you can fold them all up. They don't hang, they don't dangle. Nice and neat and clean and out of the way. There is one thing that did bother me. When it's full of water, it kind of sags down a little bit on the actual carrier, which is something that I wasn't too happy about. And I thought there needs to be a way to actually maybe an additional strap underneath in the middle to actually hook it on that way, so that it has less movement. Because as you guys can see, I can tighten it down more, but once it's full with water, you pretty much just pull it down as tight as you can on the back here, and then you go. I mean, and it holds it fairly well, but if it's full of 3 liters of water, it does have a little bit of sag, but it's not enough to actually, you know, do any damage, because that's it right there. That's as much down as it's going to go. But I prefer it actually to be up an inch, but it's just about an inch, no big deal. And this one also does have another incorporated carry handle, which you can see. All right, now to put the strap on, here's strap on. I haven't said that in a video in a while, huh guys? Really cool little system here, just Velcro it down. And then I actually had it to where, let's see, where it was like this, but I didn't like the fact that it was just kind of dangling out of my pouch. So what I did is I actually put it in here when I was busy during the day, and just kept it like that as I was operating, as I was just plinking on the range. Let's just say that, not operating. We don't say that here. So that's pretty much how I was having it. I think I'll actually do a little example here and mock up putting the plates in and then actually putting it on. All right guys, so I've got the K19 carrier on with the plates in, everything on, water bladder on, and this is how it looks on me. I don't have a triple mag pouch at this time. This is not how I have it set up in terms of the way I want to run it, at least for now. I usually just, I'm out on the desert. I got a table with plenty of mags, and don't need to keep them on me. Less weight, right? So this is how the back looks in terms of the water bladder. It's about as far down as it actually goes, just a little bit of sag. I wish there was another way to keep it a little bit higher up on the back like the K5, but it is what it is. This is the one I chose. So you can see how it's snug. It does have a little bit of stretch in the cummerbund. I don't have it set up that way. There it is right there, you can see it. Not much, just a little bit of give, like a 1/4 to a 1/2 inch of give on either side. And just to allow the expansion and contraction of the lungs while moving and breathing. So this is the way I have it set up. I have the water line, at least, like I said, I put it inside the pocket for now because I just don't like it dangling out like that. Maybe I can put it inside of one of the attachments here, but I haven't thought about it. I figured since I got the pocket, I'll just put it right there in the pocket and it's out of my way. It doesn't involve any sort of, it doesn't affect any sort of rifle mounting into my shoulder, so that works fine. And yeah, plenty of cold water throughout the day. So that's pretty much about it with the K19 carrier. As you can see, it fits pretty well, nice and comfortable. I do like the way that it feels. Very snug. All the weight is dispersed throughout the whole shoulders and chest and back area. I don't feel any sort of pressure points on my body at this point in time. I have kids, so I'm used to carrying heavy objects. I guess you can say around 60-pound children in each arm. So yeah, this is nothing for me. So yeah, that's it, guys. This is the way it looks on me. And let's just take into account I'm 6 foot, about 235 pounds, and this is what it is. So all right, we'll cut it there, get back to the table. I guess in conclusion, guys, this is just going to be how I'm going to have it set up from now on until probably the end. Just going to keep a knife on the front for any quick release, any items I need to use to cut when I'm out in the field. The water line is going to continue to stay just simply in the pouch. I'm not going to throw on any patches or anything right now. I mean, there's really no need. Other than that, yeah, just going to stick with the water bladder and keep it simple like this. This is just for hydration and protection, and I'm not going to go with anything else at this time. Though I will be looking into a front triple mag pouch in the future if shit hits the fan, because it's not looking too good with the current administration, and I'll leave it at that. So until next time, build your guns, stand your ground, defend your rights, and I'll see you in the next one.